Boxing Truth here. Some post-fight thoughts of the UFC bout between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz, which was a good fight, good rematch that Conor McGregor just edged out for a majority decision win. It was a good, entertaining fight, very competitive. McGregor made some adjustments. He learned from the first fight, learned the mistakes he made. He still made some mistakes similar to the first fight, but he showed more respect to Nate Diaz, his opponent. He showed absolutely no respect for him in the first fight, thought he was going to walk right through him, felt it was a short notice fight, he's probably not much in shape, and he walked into a buzzsaw that night. But he made adjustments. He was more patient, he was more disciplined, he was establishing an outside striking game, just picking apart Nate Diaz from the outside, showing his superior skills, stand-up skills, his superior striking ability compared to Nate Diaz. And he was able to land a lot of good leg kicks, which was very effective in the fight. And of course, his counter straight left hand was money, although pretty much the whole fight he was landing that counter left hand at will, was constantly slipping Nate Diaz's jab and landing his left hand down the pipe. Even scored a couple of knockdowns from that maneuver. But Nate Diaz is just a nightmare for McGregor because of his size, his heart, and his toughness. The guy's very durable, only been stopped once in his career. And the guy can just take hellacious shots and keep coming, and then he just comes out of nowhere with these bursts of energy, and then starts walking McGregor down and puts his weight on him, gets him into the clinch. And that's where McGregor lost a couple of rounds, because he let Nate Diaz outwork him, and also it showed that his conditioning was betraying him. If you compare both fighters, it looked like Nate Diaz was stronger in some rounds, finishing the two rounds that he won. He finished the rounds a lot stronger, was backing McGregor up to the cage, was smothering him, clinching him, and constantly just pounding him away, just making it just a tough night at the office for McGregor. It wasn't an easy fight. It was very close. I thought McGregor edged it. I thought he landed the more significant strikes. He landed a lot of shots, a lot of leg kicks, counter left hands, hurt Nate Diaz a few times in the fight, rocked him in the first round, knocked him down. McGregor did very well the first round and a half, then all of a sudden Nate Diaz came out just guns blazing, just comes out of nowhere with these bursts of energy, and was using his physicality and his size against McGregor. That was just making it tough on McGregor, because Diaz's physicality was just wearing him out, making him tired. But McGregor was able to make adjustments, was able to establish his distance, not get into the clinches with Nate Diaz. And the second round was very close. You could have made a case for either guy to win that round. I gave it to Nate Diaz, though. I also gave him the third round. Then McGregor came back with a very strong fourth, was on his toes, and was pretty much just outstriking Nate Diaz. And the fifth round was very close, but I felt McGregor landed the more significant strikes, which was pretty much what edged it for him for the fight, got him the victory, and he got his revenge. He got back into the win column. He revenged his loss. Some people may disagree. Some people may feel Nate Diaz did enough, but I thought the right guy won. I thought McGregor did enough to edge out a close decision. And what McGregor needs to do right now, he needs to get the hell out of the welterweight division. He's just not a welterweight. He can compete with them, but he doesn't have the size, he doesn't have the physicality, he doesn't have the punching power to put these guys away. But he's a lot faster than these guys, and he's quick with his strikes and his counters. So he can be a nightmare to fight stylistically, but he doesn't have the power to put these guys away. So he needs to bring his ass down back to the lightweight division at 155. A rubber match may be in the works, but of course McGregor stated that he wants the rubber match, if it does happen, at 155 pounds. That's where it should be. It'll suit McGregor better to have a much lighter Nate Diaz, a more drained Nate Diaz, to fight at that weight. It'll be better suited for McGregor. McGregor just needs to move back down, even maybe go back down to featherweight. There's still a few fights there to be made. There's fights at lightweights. He just needs to stay away from the welterweight division. But congratulations to Conor McGregor. He's got a lot of haters, but the guy, he comes to fight. He's entertaining. He is willing to take challenges, willing to move up in weight and fight the best guys in his first fight at that weight. I mean, the guy's willing to take challenges, and I applaud a fighter that's willing to, take challenges and dare to be great. And McGregor is one of those fighters. So congratulations to him. I felt he deserved his victory, and we'll see what's next for his career. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.